Hi guys, so as you can see by my surroundings, awesome news, we are both back, we're all back in Southend now, so that's great, and the boys are in Southend Hospital, so I will do an update video on that probably today or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that if you want to know about that. This video is about a game on my Switch, so this is about this game. So this game is called Happy Birthdays. So first of all, to get this bit out of the way, I was given this game by the publishers to do a review for review purposes. So this is where I got this game from. Again, it's going to be my complete honest about this game. To be honest, I got given this game at what I would consider like an awesome time. Felix was in Great Ormond Street, so it gave me a lot of time to just sit and play this. So I have actually played a considerable amount of this game and got incredibly into it, to be honest. So first of all, there is a story to the game. So the main story of the game is you have to basically create life. So you meet this guy, so I'll stick a photo of him up there, and he talks to you and he basically explains to you that he's pretty much bored of evolution and you need to help him do that. So sorry, I've tapped it there, but yeah, so you have to help him create evolution. So you start from the basic evolutions, so it's like you get like the dinosaurs and stuff like that, and you have to keep the temperature of the world going. You have to keep obviously the plant life, water life, everything balanced just in tow to gradually create different lives. And also eventually your main goal is to create humans. So as I said, I actually played this game for a long time. So if I click load on this, I'm doing quite well. You will eventually get kind of upgraded and your land will get bigger and bigger. So there's that, and it is loading. But the main thing I will say about this game, and I am totally guilty of this, when it comes to this game or any games, I tend to skip a lot of the intro because I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I've played games for so long, I know what I'm doing. I did that for my first go of this and failed miserably. So I actually went back, restarted the game and listened to this little fella here, as you can see. And once I actually listened to him, I got a lot further. So as I've said, your aim is to create life. First of all, when you go into the main screen options, you get 3 choices. So it's a bit Minecraft-esque if you ask me. So you either get like the middle of the range, so you get like what I'd call the easy start, so that's the one with water and trees. You can choose the completely desert one, which is a little bit harder because you've got to work out the water levels yourself. And then you get the completely standard customized one where you can start from complete scratch. So again, that's quite hard because you've got to work it all out yourself. So hand in hand, I started from the middle of the range one. I just went for the one that gives you water and gives you kind of all the land itself. I've really enjoyed playing this game, and as I said, I didn't think I'd get into it as much as I did. After I played it for a fair few hours, I found myself losing track of time just playing it. It was quite interesting, and then getting excited when I created certain animals. So like I created monkeys, so I was like, oh my god, if I've created monkeys, that's awesome. It means I'm close to creating humans. But then it kind of, I leveled up, which meant I got more space, which I had to then work out like the land ratio again between water and temperature and trees and whatnot. So then they died, so I had to carry on doing it. So it's kind of like a learning curve the whole way through. I can see you losing a lot of time in this game. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the camera around so you can see some gameplay. This will be my world, which I've created, and I've sat there and played for quite a while. So 2 secs and I'll switch the camera around. So I am back, and I do have the volume on because I'm not monetized at the moment anyway, so it's not like I'm going to get demonetized. But so this is your main screen. So this is your little guy that talks to you and helps you out. It's fine. You've got your level down here. You can see I'm level 14. This is his HP. So you can actually choose to edit the world, but it has to be subject to his HP. And these, as you can see, are all my animals. It tells you, and flowers and plants. It tells you how many I've actually got of each, whether they're up or down. So obviously that's something to look out for. And then just little bits like, obviously the exclamation marks are, you need to watch this species because they're going to die out. You've got your air temperature, how many plant life, animal life, land to water ratio. So up here you've got your cube year. So that is like obviously how old your planet is. And then this is how long I've actually played on this one. So I've played 4 hours on this one. The previous one I did try for a bit longer as well. This is my main one so far. So what you can do is you can fast forward time. As you can see, so if I stop that, all the pink ones and the green ones are basically new things arriving or evolving. And the kind of like skulls are things like dying, which is not good. So you can go into your world like this, and as you can see, it is very Minecraft-esque. As you can see, I've created like little ducks. These are ducks. If it has a blue triangle over it, that means it's already been, I've already calculated it and I've already categorized it. You can go down, and which I find weird, you can look underneath like that. But so this is what you do, and there's loads of other animals here. They don't eat each other. They weirdly just eat chunks of meat. I created like a little castle over here, which I thought was adorable. So I created like a little kind of utopia up here. And the more water you've got, the more the land goes green. The more the land goes green, sorry, I had to wiggle, the more things grow basically, and the more things grow, the more things thrive. So you can see I've got dinosaurs here. This bit of land that I made. Sometimes some animals like survive better when it's higher up and stuff compared. But yeah, so I've got this bit of land over here. Obviously I've made lots of water. So your main guy is called Navi, and he's the one that helps you. So you can do this. So what this is here, so if I've got loads of points. So my points are in the bottom left hand corner here, kind of thing. So what I can do is I can go down. So if I choose to go down, I can click the wrong button. So we'll do it here. So that means I have made that water more viable. You can do this to certain things. So it's a bit weird. You can make some species never disappear, but then it makes them so they can't procreate. But there's little bits like that. It's kind of cute. So then you can come back out, and once you're happy, you fast forward a little bit and then go back in and see what's happened. You can fast forward for quite a while, to be honest, as long as you've got enough power basically to do it. So I'm just clicking different buttons right now because there was something that I wanted to show you, but I can't. Oh. Well, it's not it, but I can show you that as well. So the main way you actually, the main way you edit your surrounding is a bit Minecraft-esque. So you have this and every time you click this button here, it makes something bigger, and every time you click this back button, it makes it smaller. It is literally piece by piece. And if I can click the arrow buttons here, and you can choose to do that with basically a massive bit of land or not a massive bit, and you have to earn more space. Basically, I was originally only had to think about that much, and so far with my level ups I've managed to get it to that much, which is good. So I'm going to put it down to the small actually. But yeah, it is really fun, and I am actually really enjoying it. So you've got this bit here, this is your game info, avatar, it shows you the population and how things are all kind of surviving, and this is your library. This is what I was trying to find first of all. So if you go over, you can it tells you all the animals and plants that you've created, which is awesome because they've all got category numbers as well, which is really good. Like, apparently I haven't created spiders yet, which is kind of good because I don't like spiders. But yeah, so you can do that. Movements, so these I think are kind of like just extras and a little bit of stickers and stuff, so they're kind of cute. So your options and your save and your title screen, etc. But yeah, so this is the main game part of this game, and I said once you actually get into it, it is incredibly fun. I've spent hours doing this and creating my little castle with its little moat around it. I love that. As I said, it is a bit weird in the sense of like if I come up here, you can see the earth, and you can go cut right down as well in the earth, all the way down to the bottom, which takes you to the deep ocean, which obviously, depending on what kind of oceans you've got, etc., will depend on what kind of animals you get. The only thing I will say is apparently when you do that, I can't really catch a glimpse of it at the moment. Sometimes you can see that there's apparently lava underneath the earth of it, but at the moment I can't really get that to work, so it's the specific angle you have to kind of catch. As you can see, I kind of chose, I said, the easygoing one, so kind of started me off a little bit because I didn't know how to play the game. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the camera background and be back with you in 2 secs. So I'm back around this side now. So the first things first. So my main likes about the game is that you can lose so many hours in it. It is really in depth, and once you get to know the game, you can do so much with it. Like I created a little castle. There's people in Minecraft that can create so much more, and I can imagine the people that are like that can create so much on this game. Also, I think if you're into Minecraft, you're going to be into this game. It's definitely a fun one to play, and so you can lose so much time in it. My main dislike about this game is that it is very complicated. So it took me a long time to work out the actual controls, even with him telling me, which is Navi. On top of that, once you actually learn the controls, it's easy to forget them, as you could see when I was showing you how to play it. I've had a very busy week, so I haven't been able to play it for a week. Pretty much my Switch tool for the week. So because of that, I was like, I know I can do this, but I've got to like press a few buttons to remember. And then it was like, oh, okay. And then sometimes, like you saw I did, you always end up coming out and then you're like, oh crap, I'll go back into it. That is my main dislike about it. I do think the age kind of rating for this game needs to be a little bit higher. Not that I think children are going to have fun with it, but I think they're going to get very bored very quickly because they don't understand the terminology behind things. So when they're like, they want action and they want fast pace, and this is a very slow pace, almost like a puzzle game, because you have to work out, if I do this, it creates this, and that creates that, and then that gives me my evolution of this and carries it on. That is my main dislike, and if you play this game, you'll see what I mean. So all in all though, I did really enjoy this game, and my actual score on this game is going to be a 9 out of 10. So my explanation of that is that I really did enjoy it. Personally, I enjoy these type of games that kind of involve you so much that you lose track of time. It makes me feel like it's a good game and I've spent my money well if I've bought the game. And I did that so many times with this game. I played really late after Felix had gone to sleep, and I looked at the time and it was like 1 o'clock in the evening, like in the morning, and I was like, crap, I need to get some sleep. But I really want to, if I just do this, and it really wanted to enthrall me, and I really enjoyed it in that sense. So all in all, I would definitely recommend this game. It's so good, and even just like the cute aesthetics of it is really lovely. Another note is that this game is now available in all regions on the Nintendo Switch, and it's not actually that expensive either. For some of the games that are on the Switch that I look at and I'm like, I wouldn't really pay that money for that product or that game. This one I really would, and I actually really enjoyed it. I was honestly surprised how much I got enthralled by this game. So all in all, definitely recommend it. Definitely a pick up. Obviously, I will see if I can find links to the game, so if you want to see other bits and bobs about it, down below. So I'll see if I can find the trailer for this game as well, so I'll stick that down below too. But the last note to this would be, I'll see if I can do a link there. If I can't, I'll leave a link down below. Depends how good I'm at the time, so one of those things. But so check this person out. They're called Turnip Lord. They do loads of reviews and they have their own reviewing site, and obviously sometimes I do reviews for him as well. He's got his own Twitter page as well, and I said I'll link all his stuff down below too, so check that out as well. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. My videos are going to be a little bit more frequent now that I'm back in this lovely place called Southend, where I'm from. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So